Yo, it is getting cold in New York, man. Turning into sweater weather, man. Whew. More than music. So let me tell you, I got something very exciting in store for you guys. I have a whole bunch of new videos coming for you guys. So I have this idea, and actually it's two different series ideas. One is a series like of how to be a musician, how to start being a musician from when you have nothing, you haven't even written your first song, to you know, playing, you know, shows or getting music out there, and giving like a step-by-step from people that want to start being a musician but have no idea how to become a musician, and helping them with those first steps. But also with the grain of salt being like, look, I'm not Ed Sheeran, you know, I'm not saying you're gonna be super famous from these, it's just here's a stepping stone to get you where you maybe want to start to get to be. The second video idea is I'm starting to realize that, one, you guys really seem to like the live videos, the live videos of live reaction videos where I react to the live performances of the people's songs, and especially the live covers you guys seem to really like. The really nice part about that is I'm realizing that those songs don't get like nearly as many copyright strikes, which means I can earn more money from them, which can help pay for the career, which is really cool. So you guys seem to be really liking them, and then I can also make more money from them, and then it's a win-win-win-win-win. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna stop with like the studio versions of songs and stuff. Like, of course I'll still do those and stuff, but I mean, it's just a nice addition to the channel. I'm really happy with how this vlog is coming out lately. Very much liking it. I am off to one of my favorite times of the month. It is time for me to go to the chiropractor. One of my favorite things to do. I very much enjoy going. First of all, I just like talking to the guy. Second of all, I always feel great after the fact. Third of all, keeps me healthy. Fourth of all, just a very relaxing, enjoyable experience.
Forget, you know, in the lines on our hands of
Do you know what I'm curious about? I'm curious to see what's going to happen in the winter with all this. With all the outdoor dining that we have, I'm curious what's going to happen when the winter comes, when you can't really outdoor dine when it's snowing out, unless they do things like you know, invest in heaters and stuff. I wonder how long it's going to be okay for. Because technically, like, you would need the permits for all this stuff, and technically none of them have it. It's just that New York State allowed them. I'm just curious what's gonna happen when they're gonna be like, oh, you can't do outdoor dining anymore. Not for COVID, but for permit reasons. And under 10,000 hours, in 10,000 more, if aren't you focusing now? There'll be 10,000 hours. If I could Oh, wow, well, okay, here I am about to reheat my coffee, and I find this coffee that's been there for probably about a week that I forgot that I didn't drink. That's funny. You guys are unreal, man. Come on, look at that. One away from 89. Come on, I can't focus. One away from 8,900. That is insane. You guys rocked. I could feel 10K coming, man. Unreal. Alright, just finished recording a ton, and I mean a ton of reaction videos. And like I said I'm trying to do more of the covers, like the famous artist covers, hoping that I don't get copyright claims. Maybe that'd be cool that I could make a little extra money. So I don't want to sound like a sellout though, trying to make money from it. It's just that the more money I make from it, the more I can focus on it, because I don't have to focus on other areas of my career, and I can make more videos, you know what I mean? So it works out in everybody's favor. So I always find these videos super interesting, where they're like, I gotta figure out this focusing thing, where it's like the studying with me for 3 hours, and it's literally a 3-hour video, but it's just really interesting how, I mean, it has 86,000 views. Like, I don't know, how can I, is there a way that I can utilize an idea like that, doing something like that, like create music with me for 3 hours, or produce with me, or edit with me, or something like that, I don't know, like how I can utilize that idea. It just seems like a really cool idea. And people really seem to like it, so I'm just curious how I can make it work for myself. You go for what, buddy? What are you doing, Bullet? What are you smelling? What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Come on. Bro, come on. Come on. These guys worked fast, James. Look at this. Filmed and edited 10 reactions all day today. Like, well, not all day today, but filmed and edited 10 reactions today. It's not even, where's it, 5:30? Still got class. Jamie just went to work to do some on-call shift, and that means I have plenty of time later today to film some more stuff. This way when I film that stuff for later or tomorrow morning, I have stuff that I can edit during lessons tomorrow. I hate confrontation. Honestly, it's not even like it's confrontation, this situation. It's just like, I have to tell the floor guy that I'm not super fond of the color that we picked, and it's my fault. I mean, I should have, it's completely my fault, actually. I mean, well, maybe it's shared fault, but like, last time we got our floors done, they've sanded and then put some colors on the floor, and we're like, hey, which do you like of these colors? You can kind of see them right in front of you. This time when we got it done, they said pick a color off the internet. And I mean, I picked the color that I thought kind of looked like what I wanted, but it's way more blue than it is gray, and I was going for a dark gray look. So now I have to call and be like, hey, what's the process of potentially changing the color? Because like, if it's gonna cost another $1,000 to do it, like, it's not worth it, you know? But like, if it's like, you know, hey, we'll charge you for the paint, then I might consider it, you know, because I mean, I should have spoke up, but I don't know. So like, as you can see it, like, it's a very blue gray, where I was really more looking for something like that. Like, I wanted something darker than that, you know, but it's hard to do when you're like looking at a computer screen. Like, this is very blue, and it's definitely not what I wanted. Like, I wanted something like the darkest color in there, like that. Ah, Bullet, what do we do, buddy? What do we do? So I was planning on calling the guy, actually, but I don't like getting out of things by texting. I really don't, actually. I like being the man and calling the person. But because I took photos and I sent them to Jamie, I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll actually take the photos and send it to him so he has a general idea of what I'm talking about. Because, I mean, when I told him I wanted it darker than the slate, and now it's like, you can obviously see it was way blue. So I ended up being able to text him and send him the photos. And I said, look, honestly, like, you guys have been great. You did these floors in the house, and we love them. So I'm not looking to cause any issues, and honestly, if it's too much work, we're just going to leave it. Jamie doesn't really care all that much, and whatever, you know, it's a floor. But I figured I'd at least ask to see, because maybe it's as simple as putting the second coat on as just a different color, and I go out and buy the paint tonight, and it's a different color, you know what I mean? I have no idea, so I figured rather than just assuming, I'd ask. Ooh, I should have changed my mask before I went to the workout, because my mask stunk. On a different note, I got a whole bunch of swatches because the guy said it's as easy as picking up new paint and painting over the color if it's a solid color, and that is going to be a solid color. So got a whole bunch of new swatches. I already negotiated when he gave me the price. I was like, hey, can you do, if we do cash, can you do this price? And he took off a decent amount, actually, probably like somewhere between 27 and 30%. So I offered to buy the paint this time because it was like really my fault, which debatable. I mean, technically, like last time, he should have probably painted the floor and give me a sample, but I also didn't ask for that, so can't complain. So I'm gonna pay for the paint, and it's still cheaper than had I not negotiated the discount. Look at these numbers. This is what I like to see. I gotta figure out the focus on this thing. Look at these numbers. First of all, thank you for everybody that views. It helps my channel grow, because the more growth I have, the more I can focus on my actual YouTube. So thank you very much. Secondly, look at these statistics, or these growth things. 69% up, 92% up, 104. Come on, man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you very much. More to come. Check this out, check this out. I'm pretty pumped about this. So if we look, this is the recent videos that I've uploaded. None, 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 one. None, one. Out of the 10 videos, only 2 had copyright claims. So I'm pretty pumped about that, because if these videos do well, we could start making some money, which is nice. Hopefully they stay uncopyright claimed. If they don't, we could always dispute it, and they could either one be rejected or approved. But regardless, it'd be nice if we don't even have to get claimed in the first place. That would be cool. All right, last thing on the agenda for today is it's 9:30, and we're about to record some reactions. Probably about 20 to 30 minutes more of reactions. So maybe that's 4 to 5 reactions, and call it. Then do some reading, and then call it a night. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Have a great Restituto day.